So before we continue, I just want to admit, this is the only Scream movie I have seen, and because of that, I may not have the most knowledge on what I'm about to cover. If there's anything I say in the video that sounds incredibly ignorant and is just plain wrong, it is most likely because of this, so please take my review with a grain of salt. Scream 6 is very conflicting, just really conflicting. I can't really go into it without spoilers, so skip to the last chapter to avoid them. Scream 6 is about Ghostface in Manhattan chasing after Jenna Ortega and her sister. He's kinda mad that they killed the other Ghostface or something, because at the end of the movie, the twist is that this Ghostface trio is the last Ghostface's family. So they kinda want revenge and all that, so they go around trying to frame the sister, and yeah, that's the whole thing. It's your typical slasher movie. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm a huge fan of this type of slasher movie. It's got a lot of the same issues I have with the new Halloween films, which, if it makes it any better, I watched 2018 and Kills before the original John Carpenter film. The Halloween sequel trilogy feels like wasted potential and is held back by a majority of its cast being goddamn morons or just straight up annoying. And I have similar issues with Scream 6 with about the same results. I found a good portion of the cast unbelievably annoying. A decent amount of the annoying ones died pretty early on, but the one I found the most annoying, being Mindy, gets to stay around. Every time she was on screen, she triggered the trauma I have from watching Velma, and overall, she's just not funny. I get it's kind of a parody, but the fact every member of the quote-unquote Core 4 survived is bullshit, especially with the injuries they received. I could buy the stabs to the stomach, sure, it's a movie, but Chad or whatever his name is being stabbed 20 times by two separate motherfuckers is so bad. Also, the ending kinda drags. They make fun of the killer is still alive trope a few times, but it loses any effect after the second time. I somewhat enjoyed the movie until they showed themselves, and then I lost all interest. When these two fucking twigs are the killers, I feel like I can take these two myself, and they somehow took out numerous people who are much bigger than them. But maybe there's some context in the other movies I haven't watched, so again, take my thoughts with a grain of salt. Believe it or not, I did like some things. While I didn't give a shit about the sisters, I didn't hate them when they were on screen. Most of Ghostface scenes were pretty fun, and the opening scene is amazing. I feel like I would have enjoyed it more if it was either more like the opening, or the opening just wasn't as good. I was also kind of disappointed with the fact it's even in New York. I honestly only saw this movie because my friend hates when I compare it to Jason Takes Manhattan. And I didn't even need to do a video on it, as my schedule is already packed to the brim with videos this month. But the movie didn't really do anything with the setting. Besides the subway scene, this can take place in any semi-big city. Hell, even with the subway scene, put this in Chicago or Washington DC and it'd pretty much be the same. Yeah, it'd be stupid to have Ghostface in Times Square or something, but the movie's still overall kind of stupid at heart, and instead of exploring more of the boroughs, it's stuck in Manhattan. And again, it doesn't even take advantage of Manhattan. It feels like it was just there to take advantage of using New York in the marketing. I don't know, this movie isn't bad, but I just can't like it, no matter how much I want to. But whatever. I'm gonna go watch Jason Takes Manhattan to make myself feel better.